Welcome to this video on chemistry for class 11th CBSE. Today we will review some multiple choice questions covering chapter 1, some basic concepts of chemistry. Which of the following is a pure substance? Answer is C, distilled water. A hospital stores oxygen gas in cylinders. Oxygen completely fills the cylinder because answer is C, gas molecules move freely. Which of the following is a heterogeneous mixture? Answer is C, soil. Assertion A says liquids have definite shape and definite volume. Reason R says particles in liquids can move from one place to another. Which of these is correct? Answer is D. Assertion A is false, but reason R is true. Two blocks of equal volume have masses of 50 gram and 100 gram. The second block has answer is C, higher density. Assertion A says gases occupy the entire volume of the container. Reason R says the intermolecular forces in the gases are negligible. Which of these is true? Answer is A. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation. The components of a mixture can be separated by answer is B. Physical methods. A student measures the mass of a sample and gets the following readings: 9.423 gram, 9.424 gram, 9.423 gram. The measurements are answer is B, precise but not accurate. Which property can be measured without changing the identity of a substance? Answer is D, density. The SI unit of amount of substance is answer is C, mole. In the following reaction, 2H2 plus O2 giving 2H2O, the volume ratio of H2 and O2 is 2:1. This observation supports Gay-Lussac's law. Assertion A says molar mass of water is numerically equal to its molecular mass. Reason R says molar mass in gram per mole is numerically equal to molecular mass in atomic mass unit. Answer is A. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. 1 liter is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. How many significant numbers are in this number? Answer is B. 3 significant. The number of significant figures in 2.005 is C, 4. The following is written correctly in scientific notation. Answer is C, 2.56 into 10 raised to 3. According to the law of conservation of mass, mass can neither be created nor be destroyed. The law of definite proportions was proposed by Proust. The law of multiple proportions was proposed by Dalton. Consider the statements. Assertion A says empirical formula and molecular formula are always the same. Reason R says empirical formula gives the simplest whole number ratio of atoms. Answer is D. A is false, but R is true. Equal volumes of all gases at same temperature and pressure contain equal number of molecules. This is Avogadro's law. Assertion A says the number 0.0045 has four significant figures. Reason R says zeros before the first non-zero digit are not significant. Answer is D. A is false, R is true. Dalton's atomic theory states that matter consists of indivisible atoms. A says in a balanced chemical equation, the number of atoms of each element remains the same on both sides. R says chemical reactions involve only rearrangement of atoms. Answer is A. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation. The molecular mass of H2O is 18 AMU. A says carbon and oxygen form both CO and CO2. R says this illustrates the law of multiple proportions. Answer is A. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation. The molecular mass of NaCl is 58.5 mu. A says air is a homogeneous mixture. R says the composition of air is uniform throughout the intermolecular forces and gases are negligible. Answer is A. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation. The SI unit of density is kilogram per meter cube. A says a limiting reagent determines the amount of product formed in a reaction. R says the limiting reagent is completely consumed during the reaction. Answer A. Both A and R are true. R is the correct explanation. 1 mole contains 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 particles. A says negative temperatures are possible on the Kelvin scale. R says Kelvin scale starts from absolute zero. Answer is D. A is false. R is true. The molar mass of carbon dioxide is 44 gram per mole. A says the molecular mass of methane is 16 AMU. R says methane contains 1 carbon and 4 hydrogen atoms. Answer is A. Both A and R are true. R is the correct explanation. In the following reaction, CH4 plus 2O2 giving CO2 plus 2H2O, 1 mole of methane requires B. 2 moles of oxygen. A says precision and accuracy have the same meaning. R says precision refers to the closeness of repeated measurements. Answer is D. A is false, but R is true. One atomic mass unit is 1 by 12th of the mass of a carbon 12 atom. A says 1 mole of all substance contains the same number of particles. R says 1 mole contains 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 entities. Answer is both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. A water purification plant analyzes a sample of water and finds that every 18 gram of water contains 2 gram of hydrogen and 16 gram of oxygen. This observation proves that water obeys law of definite proportions. An LPG cylinder contains a mixture of propane and butane. The components of LPG can be separated because they are physically mixed only. A says water always contains hydrogen and oxygen in the mass ratio 1 is to 8. R says this is an application of the law of definite proportions. Answer is A. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. See you in next video. Follow for more.